What do you think, babe?
Cool. I don't remember. Was it lit up at night?
I don't know. Must have been. Or is that sometimes?
Water's really low.
So this used to be a dam over here somewhere, and they tore it all down and made it just a regular flowing river. And it used to be up, like all the way up here, the water would be.
Like over here at all the...
And over here as well. Ooh, lots of Canadian geese over there. And it's raining.
Woo!
We're standing in the rain.
And you know what? We gotta move. We have 20 minutes to get out of our site.
20 minutes to move. She's trying to get out of the rain, but I'm gonna stand here and just really enjoy this moment for a while.
You're doing it because of my dock moment.
Yeah.
I made him be out in the dock in the rain, so this is my punishment.
Yeah.
I don't mind being in the rain.
Well, you're all ready for the day. I'm not.
But
so you got your clothes on you're gonna have to deal with.
I know.
I look over. Did you see it? I look over and I see like what I think is a rock being thrown from the, and I just hear this loud plunge, and I'm like, who threw that rock?
And a hawk comes out of the water with a fish.
I wonder, was it a hawk or an osprey? Look
It
at.
was a hawk.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
He just comes bursting out of the... This is shallow.
Yeah, the hawk did a full-blown dive in to grab the fish, emerges out of the water, and starts flying down this way. We just didn't capture it on film.
Oh my gosh, that was
Wasn't
so
that
cool.
amazing?
Okay. It's fine.
I want to slow walk this back, honey. I think this is going to be a romantic moment we could share.
I'll see you at the...
I'm mocking her. This is what she always says to me. She's gone.
Okay, ready to head out. Kind of dreary day, cool. It feels good compared to all these 90-degree days we had. About the trip. Huh? You're still crying. It's been an hour and a half and you haven't stopped.
I'm ready to throw myself out the window.
Daisy, you're so quiet and so good. So there was another cancellation and we're getting this awesome site with a lake view, but it's raining and it's going to be really hard to get into. Keep it coming back. Good. Wow, he did that. Excellent. No, you're almost at the thing. Oh, lovey. Every time we get back in the camper, she gets so lovey. She comes back up on her cat seat. Camper! Kisses! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's so happy. Come on up. You guys get treats when you get back in the camper. Time for treats. Here you go, girls. Good job. Daisy, you get an A for your trip and how you behaved. Emmy, I think you flunked. But you're here. And look at, you get an awesome view of the lake. We're all in, all cleaned, all ready to go. I got brochures. We can plan out our time here and maybe an afternoon nap.
Yes, that'd be nice. And we've got a path all the way down the lake.
Yeah, there's a path right here that we can just take a kayak to.
We might be able to do that.
fun. I think this place is going to be really neat. It looks very different than our other places.
It's beautiful. It's
I'm
actually
really excited.
beautiful.
Stopped raining and we're going to check out this trail right next to our campsite. Already greeted by loons. In this glacial lakes region, you'll notice steep grass-covered hills. These are called kames and appeared when glacial debris carried by meltwater filtered into holes on the ice. Kettles, on the other hand, are depressions left from ice blocks buried under glacial debris that melted and then fill in with water, leaving behind lakes, ponds, and marshes. This afternoon, we decided to have dinner at the Rolling Forks Winery. Ready to go taste some wine?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, this is only our second one this summer?
Second one this summer.
Yeah. We're gonna grab pretzels and cheese for an appetizer and smoked apple barbecue for something different for a pizza.
That's when your memory hurts, touching me. I don't understand what happened to our love. Babe, I'm gonna get you back, gonna show you what I'm made of. I can see, honey, I'll stay strong on your love all the time.
Okay, we're out here in the middle of a field watching the sun go down. That's not a very cool picture of it, but it looks even better than that. And we just pulled off along the road and decided to stand out here and listen. You can actually hear some crickets, lots of birds, and no other sounds, which is really nice. It's very relaxing.
We're gonna do some walking today and some other sightseeing. They have this cool brochure. And there are a couple of nature conservatories, so we're trying to pick which one we want to go to. And then I want to go see this trail called Holly Skogan. That sounds like it's really cool. So we're gonna pick from a couple of these and head out. Okay, we decided we're gonna start with a walk today at the Prairie Woodland Interpretive Trail. A lot of parks have these interpretive trails and they're super fun.
First off, can we talk about these socks today? What was the decision, the sock choice that you made there?
Just watching out for like ticks and stuff.
Okay.
So they're not on your legs.
All right. I just didn't want the
Not
viewers.
trying to be a fashion
I just didn't
statement.
want the viewers to miss that. Let's get a little
Thanks.
Pippi Longstocking going on today.
At
At least they match each other.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, they're fine. I mean, mine are, probably cooler, but hey.
A lot of people wear socks hiking. Anyway, we're looking for number 16. The little marker sign, so we can learn about the tree.
Let's do it. Zoom in on those socks some more.
I still hear you. The plants growing here are called smooth sumac. They are the only shrub or tree species native to all 48 contiguous states. Native Americans use the leaves and bark, which are rich in tannin, to preserve hides and boil the leaves to make black ink. Red cone-like clusters of fruit called drupe are important because they remain out all winter, providing wildlife with a source of food. They're also used to make a drink called Indian lemonade.
What do you got there, babe?
I got an elm leaf.
Okay.
You can see one of the big things is it's lopsided where it starts.
Okay.
And the other thing is it's rough like sandpaper.
All right.
Feel it.
Ooh.
Isn't that cool? These little floating plants are not algae, but rather duckweed. They're an important high-protein food source for waterfowl. They also help filter out contaminants in the water, can control mosquito breeding, and are a good candidate as a biofuel and for a protein source growing aboard spaceships.
Dr. Kenyon has collected a sample. What have you collected, dear?
So it actually has a lot of roots. Roots that go down in the water to collect the nutrients.
Don't move, don't move.
Something. I'll show you something that my grandpa taught me. See if I can still do it. You need a wide leaf blade.
Gonna blow in it?
To Grandpa Howell.
Maybe you should have practiced this before you
Wait!
put it on film.
This shrub is called the European buckthorn. It is not native to the United States. The species has spread and is crowding out native plants. Young oak trees cannot get enough sunlight and nutrients to grow unless these plants are removed. These majestic trees are called the bur oak. They are one of the most cold and drought-tolerant oaks and often live up to 300 years. The thick bark allows bur oaks to survive natural fires that sustain prairie ecosystems, and the acorns provide food for many mammals and birds. The bur oak wood is often used for railroad ties, cabinets, furniture, flooring, and wine barrels. We discovered this pretty pink ball on one of the bur oak leaves, and after research discovered it's from the jewel wasp. The female deposits an egg and also injects a chemical into the leaf that causes the leaf to form the shell around the egg, and it's called a gull. How interesting. This familiar-looking plant is the goldenrod. Besides a good source of nectar for bees and butterflies, it has many medicinal uses. And no, despite what people may think, goldenrod does not cause allergies. Its pollen is sticky, so it cannot blow in the wind and irritate your nose. And speaking of bees, how cute is this little guy? And this is swamp milkweed, a favorite food of the monarch butterfly. Starts out looking like this, and then develops into this, which end up producing the seeds that we often see floating around. The seeds actually contain a compound that kills destructive crop pests. And a fun fact is large quantities of milkweed were grown for use for stuffing pillows and life jackets during World War II. Prior to settlement times, prairies covered over 1/3 of Minnesota. Only 1/3 of 1% of the original prairie community in Minnesota remains in a natural condition. We continued enjoying our walk on this beautiful trail until we finally ended up at the swimming area where we waded in the refreshing water. And it's here we met this cute little guy, which Lance lovingly named Big B. And no, he doesn't drink coffee. Started this book last night, The Wolf's Trail, an Ojibwe story told by wolves by Thomas Peacock, that author that we met in Bemidji when we went to the Anishinaabe festival. So this book is really good. I just started it last night, so I'm just going to sit out here and relax and continue reading it. Emmy's over there. Daisy's right there. And I got the beautiful lake in front of me. Awesome day. It is about 8 o'clock at night, and I'm going to head back down to the little dock right down here from our campsite, because the lake right now looks so beautiful with the sun on it. It looks like glass. I have an idea. It's too beautiful not to kayak on right now. So I'm gonna go up, wake Lance up and see if he wants to kayak. We'll see what his answer is. Lance keeps falling asleep with the fan on. And every time I take it away to turn it off, it wakes back up. I thought you were sleeping.
Okay.
And the other thing is it's rough like sandpaper.
So not a good wiping leaf?
I knew you were going to say that.
Just saying. We judge every leaf by comfort.
Cut.
Misty.
And it smells like someone just ate a beef stick.
Emmy was licking my wrapper.
But yeah, I think I'm going to move.
Let's kiss for a while.
No. Come on, we've never done it. A late night kayak. What are you going to say?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a yes!